Hello, my dear students of class 10. Today we will read the following part or the next part of the text from the diary of Anne Frank. Right. Here you must mention the date, day, and year in which Anne Frank was writing the diary. So Saturday, 20th June, 1942, and she was addressing the diary as "Dearest Kitty." Why? Why in this way? Because she addressed or she accepted the diary as her true friend. So that's why dearest Kitty. So the way you address your friends when you write any letter, right, any personal letter, so in that way. Then she's writing, our entire class is quaking in its boots. Means the whole class was shaking with fear and nervousness. The whole class of Anne Frank, right, was shaking with fear and nervousness. Why? What is the reason? The reason, of course, certainly is the forthcoming meeting in which the teachers decide who will move up to the next form and who will be kept back. So the meeting was, of course, or the reason was, of course, about the upcoming meeting in which the teachers of her school was going to decide, or were going to decide, teachers were going to decide who will be promoted to the next class or who will be kept back, means who will pass or who will fail. Half the class is making bets. They were making challenges, bets. GN and Anne, laugh ourselves silly at the two boys behind us. They were laughing at two boys behind them, CN and Jack, who have staked their entire holiday savings on their bet. So two boys, CN and Jack, they kept their entire holiday savings money on their bet. And from morning to night, it's, you are going to pass, no I am not, yes you are, no I am not. They were, for example, CN was saying you are going to pass, Jack was saying no I am not. Then again CN was saying yes you are, Jack was saying no I am not. So all the time they were just talking in that manner. Even GN actually, pleading glances means requesting, glances means requesting by her look. So requesting glances and my angry outburst. So and Anna was looking angrily, outburst means showing some anger. Cannot calm them down means they were still talking. Calm down means to pacify them, right? Still they were talking. If you ask me, there are so many dummies that about a quarter of the class should be kept back. So Anne was saying that if you ask me, there are so many dummies. Dummies means weak students, right? So they are not prompt, agile at studies. Some weak students, there are about a quarter, means 1/4 of the class should be kept back, should not be promoted to next class. But teachers are the most unpredictable creatures on earth. According to Anne, the teachers are the unpredictable creatures, means you never know what will happen, right? So they didn't know what was going to happen. So that's why Anne was saying that teachers were the unpredictable. You cannot predict them, right? On the earth, according to Anne. I am not so worried about my girlfriends and myself. So Anne was not worried about her girlfriend, means her female friends or the friends were girls, right? And myself. We'll make it, means they will pass. The only subject I am not sure about is maths. And Anne was not sure about in maths. Anyway, all we can do is wait. Anyway, whatever. They have to wait. Until then, we keep telling each other not to lose heart. So they were telling, so don't get upset, don't lose heart. You never know what will happen. So just stay positive and you will get the result. I get along pretty well with all my teachers. Means Anne had a very good relation with all the teachers. There are 9 of them, 7 men and 2 women. There are 9 teachers, and out of the 9, 7 were male, 2 were female. Mr. Kessing, the old foggy who teaches maths, old foggy means old fashioned person who teaches math, was annoyed with me for ages, was annoyed with Anne for many times. It means for longer time, because I talked so much, because Anne would talk so much, so that's why she was a talkative girl, you can say. Okay. After several warnings, she got several warnings. He assigned me extra homework. He assigned an extra homework, an essay on the subject, a chatterbox. What is chatterbox? It's a talkative person, right? A talkative one. A chatterbox. What can you write about that? What can you write about that? I would worry about that letter. I would think about that letter. I decided. I thought. I jotted down the title in my notebook and wrote down the title in her notebook, tucked it in my bag, then packed the notebook in her bag and tried to keep quiet and tried to remain calm, to keep quiet. That evening, after I had finished the rest of my homework, the note about the essay caught my eye. So that evening, after finishing all the pending home tasks, that title caught Anne's eyes and noticed the title. I began thinking about the subject while chewing the tip of my fountain pen. So she was chewing the tip of her fountain pen and she was thinking about the subject. Anyone could ramble on and leave big spaces between the words, but the trick was to come up with the convincing arguments to prove the necessity of talking. Means anyone could ramble on, means to talk on aimlessly without any logic, whatever. So to write without any logic, to ramble on, to write down longer sentences, and to leave big spaces between the words. But the actual trick was to come to a convincing conclusion, argument, interpretation, to prove that the necessity of talking. Means she wanted to write down the necessity of talking at last in the interpretation. I thought and suddenly I had an idea. She was thinking, and suddenly one idea came to her. I wrote the 3 pages Mr. Kessing had assigned me and was satisfied. She wrote 3 pages and she was satisfied. I argued that talking is a student's trait. She argued that. She concluded that talking is a student's characteristic trait, and that I would do my best to keep it under control. And she told that she would think, or she would do her best to keep that under control, but that I would never be able to cure myself of the habit, since my mother talked as much as I did, if not more, and that there is not much you can do about inherited traits. But that problem never was cured. Why not? Because that was kind of inherited quality that she got from her mother, right? So that's why and her mother also would talk very much. That's why that problem was with her also, and she was not sure whether she will be able to cure the problem or not, but she argued to keep that under control. Okay, and I did as I did, if not more, and that there is not much you can do about inherited traits. So those traits which are inherited, which are getting from your parents, you don't know whether you will be able to control or not. That's all. Thank you.